Griffin Stadium, better known as the Swamp. As we'll see a participant from last year's playoff, the Clemson Tigers, taking on one of the participants from last year's playoff, the Florida Gators. Glad to have you with us for EA Sports College Football. I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack and Jesse Palmer with me in the booth. Guys, we are ready to tee it up. And the Gators will put total leather and we'll get started. On the run from inside his own 5. And a really nice job by the kick team to get down there and make sure they limit that return. So Clemson's offense will go on the attack first. This wide receiver matchup is one that we've been waiting to see. You have two guys on either side, Jesse, who are really going to make the secondaries nervous.
Oh, they should, because these guys can take the top off of defense. You've got two very dynamic individuals playing on each offense, and if I'm playing quarterback in this game for either team, I am going to take my shots and give my guy an opportunity, because both of these guys, they've been proven they can make circus-level catches.
I mean, when they're not open, they're open. I mean, they can make the dynamic catches, the contested catches. They have the speed. They are two of the best playmakers in all of the country. So whenever an offense has the football today, you're going to like the show.
Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down. This crowd bringing the energy and noise early. On third and long, trying to have a big completion here. Makes the grab. Makes his way out to the 20 before he stopped, and that'll bring up a fourth down. So Clemson is lining up to punt this one away. They'll have to punt for the first time this afternoon. Nestles it in at the 35. He'll get it up to about the 44-yard line before they slam the brakes on it. The Gators offense has the ball for the first time. Sends it back in motion. Out of the gun, the running back has it. Picks up the first down, still moving. And he's brought down after a nice gain. Now on first down from the 40. He'll do it himself. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. Working well behind the sticks on second down. Wants to go up top. Here comes the heat. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
A good job by this defense. Great job in the secondary. Eyes on the quarterback. They took away the first option, made him go to option 2, made him go through his progression, and then they got time to get home and get a hit on the quarterback.
He's going to come up a couple of yards short of the first down. So the offense is going to go for it on fourth down. Quarterback keeps it. He's not going to get there. Stopped short on fourth down. On the play fake on first down to throw. Unloads it left. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down. Second down coming. Backed up now. Here's second and long. Back to pass. He'll take a deep shot here. And he's got it inside the 35. He is feeling it. A huge play. Almost took it to the house, but they got him at the 24. Wants to go up top on first down. Quick screen to the speedster out wide. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. Clemson trying to put its paws on a productive red zone trip. Going to look downfield again. Grab near the marker. It's busted. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see which way that's going to go. So that penalty is going to cost them the first down as they back up, and now it's second down. Offense gets set for second down. Looking to fire. Throws for the tight end. Got it in the middle. It's busting. Excellent job working through the air there, finding a hole in that defense and picking up a first down. Wants to throw on first down. And the throw out to the sideline, good for a few. And they're able to force him out of bounds after a short pickup. Corner's right up on that line of scrimmage. Making sure they have good balance, keeping it on the ground. And he waltzes in for the score. Touchdown, Clemson! Setting up for the extra point after the first score of the game. And the extra point is good, and it's 7-0.
And this running back is so dangerous down close to the end zone. He's got wiggle, he's got great vision and burst, and he showed all of those attributes right there.
He only needs a sliver of daylight. He's taken out of bounds at the 48. A really good return, gets it close to midfield. Florida has the ball back, and here comes the offense. That last drive was promising at times, but stalled out, and they turned it over on downs, Jesse.
I think they got to do a better job here, just being better early in the downs. On first down, finding positive plays.
Yeah, and it's frustrating when you move the football and get stopped on the other side of the field and get no points. But they've had some success, and I like the aggressiveness. They just got to cash some of these drives in.
Really putting together a threat now. They get the first. It's at the 37. Gets the back moving. From the gun, the ground game. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield.
How frustrating is that? You're that running back. Where were you supposed to go? There was absolutely no lane for him on that play.
Pulls and fires complete. And just a short and safe pass play. They pick up a few.
Really nice job by the defense, keeping everything in front of you in that situation and rallying to the football, and now you're rewarded with 3rd and long. So we'll see on this next play if they do the same thing here or if they sell out and bring the blitz.
It's complete to the left. Run out of bounds at about the 13-yard line, and that's where this offense will go back to work.
One of the things I love about this wide receiver, it's not all bombs and posts and go routes. 3rd and long, you just kind of run him not too far down the field. He makes the catch, and he's so dangerous, making moves, using his speed and elusiveness. He finds a way to get that first down and keep the offense on the field.
Lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Quick pass on the jet motion. Got some room in it to the goal line. Gets out of bounds after the big game, but they've got it 1st and goal.
Yeah, and way to be creative. Way to get the ball in the perimeter really quickly. Get some speed outside. All you got to do is secure that edge, and you're just trying to get...
Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Gator!
This is a guy that put a lot of pressure on himself coming into the season. He felt like he was ready to have a breakout year. He knew he had all the tools in the toolbox to be able to get it done, and he's showing it. That's his 10th rushing touchdown on the season.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Excellent job by the kick coverage team. A pretty minimal gain on that return. Clemson ready to dial up some ball plays. They've got it on offense. Opening play of this drive comes from the 12-yard line. Looking to throw on first down. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball.
The big tight end tries to make a catch, and you can tell he extends for the ball, but great job by the defender getting in there, making the hit, dislodging the football out at the same time as he's going to catch it, and the big tight end couldn't hold on to it.
They've got him then deep in their own end, and this crowd trying to help keep him there. On 3rd down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. How in the world did the offense retain possession? It's been punch, counter-punch throughout the early part of this game as we take a look at the first quarter stats. Clemson will send the punt team out. 3 and out. They got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. He just wanted to get it out of there from his end zone. Looking everywhere for room to run, but really good coverage, and he'll step out of bounds. The Gators sending the offense back to work. They evened things up the last time they had it, and the defense helped them out, and a chance just plowing ahead. They finally get him stopped, and this veteran junior running back comes up with a nice play. Just on the edge of the red zone. 1st and 10 from the 21. They're going to ride this running back. He's wrestled to the ground right at the 15-yard line, and a big red zone opportunity here. The Gators with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. They'll run it out of the shotgun. Ripping through the defense. And he'll step into the end zone. Touchdown, Florida!
This offense is so good. Man, they can hurt you in so many different ways, and they do it so quick, so explosive. They can put small drives together, big drives together. They've really had a great year, and that's why they're a top 10 offense.
He'll start the return inside his 5. And the returner runs out of real estate as he goes down. Clemson has their paws on it, and they'll send out the offense. They find themselves trailing by a touchdown and a chance on this drive to even the score. They'll try the run. Works his way into the traffic and picks up 3 to the 17. Clemson jumps to the line. Let's take a second and talk about Clemson. Boy, this just hasn't been their year. All of the aspirations starting the season in the top 5. But there's always someone that seems to bottom out against those big expectations.
No question, Reese, and what's so disappointing, especially looking at this team's offense, is they're just not making the plays. They've got the guys on paper that look like they could be All-Americans. They have guys that can change the course of games, and that's why coming into this season, they were given that top 5 ranking, but on the field, in games, they simply, for whatever reason, have not been able to get it done, and the lack of execution, to me, is a huge reason why they've fallen out of the top 25.
Yeah, they haven't handled the pressure. I mean, that's just the easiest way to say it, because you just mentioned playmakers. They got them. They got guys that know how to play this game. That's why they were ranked in the top 5. They've got to get something going, and it has to start today.
Nice pickup there. Gets him the 1st down and sets him up at the 45-yard line. The Tigers come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. Pressure is effective from the defense. They knock him down just behind the midfield stripe at the 48.
When it's a play-action pass, that quarterback, he really has to sell the fake. He can't tell his offensive lineman's getting beat right away while he's selling the fake. He had no shot.
Trying play action. And the pass is incomplete thanks to a big hit.
This offense really is putting themselves behind the 8 ball right now on this drive. Sack 1st down, just thrown an incompletion, so 3rd in California. Defense knows you're probably going to throw it. What can you dial up here?
Can't make the connection on 3rd down thanks to that tough, hard-nosed pass defense, and now it's 4th down. So Clemson is lining up to punt this one away. A fairly short distance here toward the sidelines, not his best work. Florida has the ball back, and here comes the offense. No reason to be in a big rush. They have some time here late in the half. Last drive went for 6. We'll see if they can do it again. Caught over the middle. It's Avram.
When these wide receivers work the middle of the field, so much of this is feel. Understanding where the holes are in the zone, or understanding how to get leverage on a man. And these wide receivers are dangerous nowadays because they do it so...
Turning it on! Nice pickup there. Gets him the 1st down and sets him up at the 45-yard line.
This guy's got a lot of tools in his toolbox, toting the rock, man. He showed you right there. And when I think back to Florida running backs, Emmitt Smith, all-time great. But a guy I played with in Gainesville, Fred Taylor. He was so big, but so fast for a guy his size. He just caused so many problems for the defenses we face. And I think in the SEC today, you have got to be able to run the football if you're going to win games. And this guy right here, he's going to give the Gators a chance.
He's going for the big play. And it's picked off at the goal line. That's a way to make a stand. And they capitalize not only on the pick, but the great return to give the offense tremendous field position. They'll get this drive started from the 29. Going right to work up top. Makes the catch. And this one will be stopped for no gain. The hurry up now, second down, clock ticking. Wants to go up top. Fires to the wideout. Working the middle. He gets those chains moving, gets it out to the 42-yard line. Looking downfield on first down. Finds his man down the middle. They stop him at the 42, but they're on a roll with a pickup of 15 and a first down. Pass completion, move the sticks, and let's see if they try it again. Here's a quick throw out to the left. And the Tigers in a good spot here with second and short. From the gun, running back on the move. And he won't quite get there, but boy, after that pickup, just a few inches to go for the first. An array of possibilities here. This crowd unhinged, trying to make sure the Gators don't back down on third down. They'll pick up enough yardage for the first down. They've got it at the 30. The Tigers kept this drive moving on the ground, now back to work. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. It's complete. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The Tigers with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Second down, they'll go to the air. Throws to the tight end. Intercepted deep in his own end.
And that's such a great job of seeing the play, seeing it unfold, breaking on the football, making the interception, and you will absolutely never forget getting that first career INT, that big play, that big moment.
They'll crank up this drive with the pass. Finds the tight end. You'll take this every time. 5 yards on the first down play. And now on second down for this offense. Looking downfield very late in the half. Pulls it in. It's Averill. The offense will quickly use a timeout.
Nice completion here to this wide receiver. And you're going to see this receiver line up in different spots all over the field all game long. Defense has got to keep their eye on where this guy is because they know he's a big part of this offense's success.
Gets it to the 37. Clock stops to move the chains. The Gators want to move quickly. To the air on first down. Unloads to the wideout. Got his man to the left. The offense wastes no time getting the timeout call.
How many first downs is that, guys? On this drive alone, this defense has got to find a way to get off the field. They're playing way too many snaps.
Running out of time here in the first half. They're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board. Picked off, and they ruin an early drive with the turnover. Got room on the return.
It's all about making plays, and this guy's been waiting to make his mark on this team. He gets his first interception of the season, and what a momentum-changing play for his team.
Looking to throw on first down. He tosses one high and deep down the left side. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. Ready to start the second half, and Clemson will kick it away. Let's see if he can make a play on the return. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. The Gators sending the offense back to work. As they get ready to start this third quarter, think how big the lead might be. There he goes! Makes the tackle at the 30 after he picked up 10. He's up to 86 yards on the ground, and just another day at the office for the national leader in rushing. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. Wide open downfield. And they finally get him down, but not before. He's got him set up for business at the 49-yard line. They are dialed in on this drive. A couple of chunk plays, and now they'll snap it on first down.
And I kind of like how the running back didn't mess around. Like, just get downhill when you see an opening. A lot of times they close so fast, man. Be decisive, stick your foot in the ground, pick up 3 to 4, and we are not going to complain.
Back to pass on second down. Catch in the middle. It's April. And it is a good idea to gang tackle. First guy couldn't get him. Second guy finally did. And the Gators have it with a 1st and 10. Wide receiver comes in motion. Caught behind the line. It's April. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Quick pass on the fly motion. He's brought down, but he went backwards after that completion, not the way they had it drawn up.
Well, I love the aggressive nature of the defense on that play. Everybody playing with eye discipline. They saw the pre-snap motion. They knew who had the football, and you saw guys play with excellent instinct, running downhill and making a tackle.
Knocked down, but not before he crossed into the red zone and picked up 4 yards down to the 17. Trying to move the sticks on third down through the air. And it's picked off for the 3rd time today. He goes down after the short return, but what a play to get the football back. Got his man. Now they've got a little room to work with. They're out to the 28 with a 1st down. And the Tigers racing to the line in the hurry-up. They'll leave it with him. And he's swallowed up at the line of scrimmage by the big defensive tackle. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Back to pass. Hauls it in. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. The noise is deafening, trying to make sure only the Gators get out of the swamp on third down. From the gun, wants to pass. Lost one deep down the right side. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. Clemson will send the punt team out. They'll put that return to a stop at the 33, but the offense set up in pretty good field position. Motion from the wide receiver. Quick release by the QB. They make the stop, but this passing game does some damage, and they move the sticks with the 1st down. That's quite a start to a drive, and now they'll snap it from midfield. Quarterback quick pass to the receiver. What a run! Gets it inside the 40 and out of bounds at the 36. They've got it at the 36 on 1st and 10. Motion from the wideout. He's got it on the right. All the way down to the 25-yard line. They move the sticks. It's 1st down. Last couple of plays, the offense seems to be just one step ahead, David.
Yeah, and I'm going to have to do something to disrupt the timing, the rhythm. I got to do something that they're not expecting, because right now they got the run and they got the pass working. So this defense will have to find something new to kind of confuse this offense.
Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. The Gators can really attack on this 2nd and short. Keep it on the ground. Pulled down at the 11-yard line as they inch closer and closer to pay dirt. He now has 108 yards on the ground, and he just continues to turn in productive performance after productive performance. That's how you lead the nation in rushing. Zings it complete to the right. Touchdown, Gator! Nice catch and good work afterwards to get it into the end zone. And with the extra point, they've pushed the lead out a little further. They're set to kick it off, and this crowd now ready to get behind them. These two guys, they just shared a glance, and they knew exactly what to do there.
And how many times do we hear that? Let the quarterback talk about it after the game and go, hey, I just looked at him. He knew what I saw. I knew what he saw. We're on the same page. We've done this before. That chemistry equals big plays.
Rides to back and leaves it. He's going to lose a yard on that one. The Tigers will hustle to the line.
This has got to be disappointing if you're the offense, guys. You were expecting to have a lot of success running the ball, especially against this defense, which has struggled so much this season, but just nothing doing. They have not been good enough in the trenches so far.
The roar of the crowd trying to fuel this defense to keep them pinned in their own end. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. It's complete. He'll be stopped about 2 yards short of a first down. So Clemson is lining up to punt this one away. They may have to pay him overtime. He's punting for the 5th time today. He will not make a fair catch. Field the punt and bring it back. He's brought down, but a really solid effort to pick up every bit of yardage he could on the punt return. They'll open this drive and snap it from the 44. He'll try the left side. This time they stop him behind the line of scrimmage, and boy, that has been rare in this one. We've reached the break. It's Florida with the lead. This has been utter domination through 3 quarters, and the stats will back that up. It'll be 2nd down as we open the final stanza. Back to pass, it's Soto. That's reeled in, it's Averill. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Wide receiver going in motion. Wants to go up top on first down. Grabbed in the backfield, it's Asher. He'll pick up a few before going out of bounds at the 34. The Gators can play this 2nd down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go.
This offense is not letting up, guys. They've got a lead here late, and they are still taking shots. They're still looking for explosive plays. This defense just has not had an answer here all game long.
They'll try to pick it up on the ground. Breaks into the open. Now he's got it all the way down to the 21-yard line, and they are threatening on first down.
Really impressed with the running back. His stats haven't been great, right? Every yard has been hard to come by, but these are some of the best runs we've seen in the game by him, and it's happening at the most important time here in the 4th quarter.
The give as they work on that clock. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. The give to the left side. Really good running, gets it into the red zone, and they'll have it at the 16. And the Gators come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep this drive moving. And they're able to get a 3rd down stop here. See if they go for it on 4th.
You know, I really like this QB running the football because I know he's got a lot of speed, but he's not the biggest guy in the world. So he's not going to be able to break a lot of tackles. You really got to do a good job of trying to scheme ways to get him out more space.
And I got to be ready mentally and physically. Mentally, I got to know exactly where the sticks are. 4th and 2, can't dilly-dally around. Got to run physical, got to break tackles, got to go through people, whatever I need to do to get that 2 yards. Nice job running the football.
And that's really nice offensively because you're in the red zone. You do have an opportunity to add to your lead here, but you're staying in bounds. I think the clock right now is the most important thing. How can we keep this thing ticking away? By going down in bounds, you're doing exactly that.
Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. He pushes his way down to the 4 as they get closer and closer.
I think it would be great if this offense leaned on the run game more in the red zone. Leaned on their back, man. Give it to him. Let him do his thing. He hadn't even gotten the end zone yet this season, so love to see him get that opportunity to maybe punch one in here.
With the game in hand, the offense choosing to just have the quarterback take a knee. And they'll send out the field goal unit. And if they can make this and turn it into a 3-score game, they'll have this one all but locked up. Looks as if they didn't get it off in time. It'll be a delay of game.
Delay of game. Offense.
Quarterback has to have command in those situations. You cannot afford a penalty like that deep in your own territory. Never a doubt. And now the lead is even bigger.
And with that kick, man, it's a tall order for the other side. I mean, down 3 possessions. Like, this offense is going to have to get the ball and do something with it, and do it quickly if they want to get back in this football game.
And the return man reaches the end of the line, and down he goes. The defense going to stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page. First play of the drive, wants to throw. That pressure got to him, and he just had to chuck it out of bounds. So now it's 2nd and long. Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. And the pressure gets him back at the 8-yard line. Sprinting to the line to try to get this one off. Clock's running. This defense will try to keep everything in front. Pressure coming. And he just throws it away on 3rd down. I don't think you can give up on a play like that.
The offense came into this game knowing that for them to win, they were going to have to make some big plays throwing the football. That just has not been the case. Here in the 4th quarter, they've been held to less than 200 passing yards, and that's really the story of the game, guys.
He's taking a deep shot. Downfield and incomplete. The defense holds. Their work here is virtually done. No need to take any more chances. They'll line up in victory formation, winning those individual 6-second